Mathare, one of the largest slums in Nairobi. Home to over 500,000 people, it is a place of extreme poverty, limited access to basic services, and a mounting waste disposal crisis. This is the story of how Mathare residents are struggling to cope with the consequences of living with waste. The waste problem in Mathare is not just an eyesore, it's a serious health hazard. The garbage piles up on the streets and the waste contaminates the waterways, spreading diseases and infections. The increase in dump sites in Nairobi, especially in Mathare, has a significant environmental and public health concern. The growth of the city's population, urbanization, and insufficient waste management infrastructure have led to an increase in the amount of waste generated in the city, leading to the proliferation of dump sites in and around the city.
Hakuna mtu ashakuja kufagia mtaro, lakini kanjo kujia do. Nika mkaji wa Mathare, sisi tunawapotia nao watusaidie.
The residents of Mathare, being among the most affected, complain of the lack of proper waste disposal facilities. Many households do not have access to proper waste disposal facilities, such as garbage bins or dumpsters. As a result, they dispose of their waste in open spaces, which leads to the accumulation of garbage in the streets and the creation of the unsanitary conditions. This problem is compounded by the fact that many households do not have access to regular garbage collection services. Additionally, the lack of awareness about waste disposal among the residents of Mathare has become another major issue. Many people do not understand the negative impacts that improper waste disposal can have on their health and the environment. As a result, they do not take the necessary precautions to dispose of their waste properly. This lack of awareness is particularly acute among the children of Mathare, who are often exposed to conditions that may be unaware of the risk associated with improper waste disposal. Rosalind Akinyi, a student in KCA University who is also a resident of Mathare, has noted how waste disposal has impacted her life in the city. She laments of the daily struggles she has faced not only as a household owner in the slum area, but also her education life being affected.
I'm Rosalind. I'm a student at KCA University, and I'm a resident at Area 4, Mathare. And on the issue of waste disposal, the main concern in the area concerning waste is the drainage. With this waste disposal, which is you find most of the time unapata sewage imebust. In the morning unaamka unapata barabara iko na maji. Unapata barabara iko na maji. The main cause is hizi drainage zinafaa kupeleka maji imekuwa clogged na waste. Watu wanatupa takataka anywhere and everywhere. It's a good place to stay, but on the matter of waste disposal, it's a major concern. And also, which is you don't know if the water you're drinking is there for drinking. Sometimes hata inabidi umenunua maji. Sasa ujui drainage haifanyi, ujui kama maji inakuja safi ama bado ni hii ya sewage inakuwa, sasa inabidi umenunua maji, which is sometimes hard. Being a student, you manage food, electricity, water. Even if you're being sponsored with your parent, it's not easy every time asking for money. Una maji yako kunywa imeisha, ndio unapiga simu pesa ya maji. It's kind of hard.
She, however, appreciated the efforts of both the county government and the national government in their task to make things different for them.
But I'm happy, you know, the government has started a project. We have garbage trucks. Garbage trucks pass by the neighborhood every week. So, for example, for me, it's every Thursday. Every Thursday you're required, you collect all your garbage from the building, you put it down hapo tu nje ya gate, and then watakuja watacollect. This improve sana hiyo place. Kwanza siku hizi hakuna takataka mingi, hata kama utapata, it's not as it used to be. Alafu pia drainage improve, and it's the place is looking great. Yeah.
With this, there are several solutions that the residents, through their local leaders, have suggested to be implemented to improve waste disposal in Mathare. One solution is to provide households with access to proper waste disposal facilities. These could include the provision of garbage bins or dumpsters, as well as regular garbage collection services. Some residents have also taken action to clean up their neighborhood. In these, they organize cleanup campaigns, picking up garbage and removing waste from the streets. The government would also work with the local organizations to provide education and training to residents on proper waste disposal techniques. The government has played a crucial role in removing waste and garbage from Mathare. One of the most significant initiatives was the establishment of the National Youth Service (NYS) program in 2014, which aimed to tackle the issue of waste management in informal settlements, including Mathare. The program involved young people from the community who were trained and equipped with the necessary skills and equipment to collect and dispose waste. In addition, the government has implemented various policies and regulations to regulate waste management in Mathare. For instance, the National Environment Management Authority is responsible for enforcing environmental regulations and ensuring that all waste is disposed of properly. The government has provided waste management equipment such as trucks and bins to facilitate the collection and disposal of waste. Furthermore, the government has collaborated with international organizations and NGOs to implement waste management programs in Mathare. For instance, the United Nations Development Program has been involved in various waste management programs in the area, including the construction of a waste transfer station and the provision of a waste management equipment. These initiatives have not only improved the living conditions of Mathare residents, but also created employment opportunities for the youth. The impact of the government initiatives on waste management in Mathare has been significant. The removal of waste and garbage has led to a reduction of the spread of diseases such as cholera and typhoid, which were previously prevalent in the area. Mathare's trash disposal situation is a serious issue that needs to be addressed right away. Not only is waste management important, but also social fairness, environmental preservation, and public health. It's time for the government to act and provide for the needs of the people of Mathare, who deserve better.